Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am Brandy and this is a beauty review lifestyle channel. I do unboxings, reviews, and I just started a new series called Makeup Minutes in which I do short little reviews on different products. Typically 3 minutes or less. Gives you just a hot shot idea. My newest one is live and I hope you'll check it out. If you like what you see, I hope that you will subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and click like if you like this video because it does help all of us in the algorithm if you like videos. So this, as you can see from the title, is a review that I've been doing long term. So these are balms, oils, cleansing balms and oils, and then one exception that's kind of a hybrid of those things. So I have quite a few here with me, and then the rest I used and did not keep, so I will pop one on the screen, a picture on the screen when I review those products. So first thing I'm going to start with is the number 7. This one is called the Radiant Results Nourishing Cleansing Balm, and it does look like this. So this one has a super light scent. It typically is, I would say, wouldn't bother most people. And I am looking at my notes, so bear with me. It has almost a gelatinous consistency. It's like a jelly versus a balm or an oil. It's kind of a hybrid between the two. Makes it really easy to melt. Makes it really easy for the makeup to come off. It removed the vast majority of my makeup and did wash clean. It did not burn my eyes, but did do the cloud over that is common with a lot of these balms. So that one is available at Ulta, for example, and it is $8.99, so super affordable, and you do get 4.2 ounces. So for $8.99, and it's a pretty awesome cleanser. I thought that was a really good value and something that most people could afford and works well. So the next one is actually Ulta's brand. So this one has like a almost no scent. I mean, there is a scent there, but it's so light you almost miss it, for lack of a better word. So this has a very hard consistency. It's not, it's difficult to melt. Once it melted, it did okay taking the makeup off. I mean, it removed the majority of it, but the consistency made it difficult to work with. It is $12, so it's actually $4 or $3 more than the number 7. It does rinse clean, and it was fine on my eyes. I didn't notice anything burning or otherwise with that one. So far I would say the number 7 is a better value. So next is actually one of my personal favorites. This is the Derma-E Essentials Universal Cleansing Balm. This is another one that is like a gel. It's not a balm or a oil. It has a very light citrus scent, which is common with Derma-E products if you use them before. I find it pleasant. Their microdermabrasion is amazing and it has that same scent. So this one has, like I said, is a gel. It washes off nearly all of your makeup with your pre-cleanse. So it leaves your cleanse to get dirt or other things in your pores, and it washes away very clean, and then it does not do anything to my eyes. I actually can open my eyes. It doesn't cause clouding. It doesn't cause burning. Like it's honestly a really good balm or gel. Next is the newest one that I tried, and I only tried this twice. It does have a pretty strong berry scent. This is the I Do Care Berry Melting Makeup Remover Balm. This is another one that has a very hard consistency. It's almost waxy, and once you get it to melt, it does like set in and help remove your makeup relatively well. It does wash away clean, and it doesn't do anything to my eyes. I did notice that I personally stray away from the ones that have a harder consistency. I don't want to have to sit there and melt it in my hands before I put it on my face. I like to just put it on and use it, and so this is one I kind of didn't lean towards for the best description. So next I have Pond's. This is one I did not care for. It does have like that Pond's odor. I think it's like old lady perfume is the only thing I can say about it. Like some of the Chanel makeup has that same smell, and some of the other ones. It does not melt easily. This one is like a mix between a balm and a gel, but it's still like you had to like rub it in to get it to melt. Once it warmed up, it did remove almost all my makeup. It clouded over and was not comfortable on my eyes. It didn't burn necessarily, but the clouding was pretty severe. It would take like until after I washed my face, and then also a little bit of time after that. So that was one of the reasons I did not care for that one. Next, I have one of my other favorites. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I actually have this in the balm form and the liquid form. I don't have the pricing with me for the liquid, but I believe it's $18 for the big one and $12 for the small one, right around there. That one is the liquid oil is actually really amazing if you use waterproof mascara because you don't have to scrub your lashes. You put it on, let it soak, and then it wipes right off. So in reference to the cleansing balm, it's not scented, melts easily, removes nearly all the makeup, and rinses clean. And this doesn't do anything to my eyes. It doesn't cloud them, doesn't burn, nothing. So this one is $28, however, for 3.8 ounces. So again, one of the pricier ones on the market in my opinion. Not the priciest, but one of the pricier ones. Next I have Kopari. First of all, I'm gonna see if I can get it to pick up on screen. Don't mind my makeup in there, but it is like it looks solid when you first look at it, but it actually melts so fast. It's hard to get it on your face. It has the most amazing coconut smell. It literally smells like a coconut cream pie, so it makes you hungry when you use it. It's available at Ulta for $28, so it does have a yummy scent, but it's very strong scent. I can get the lid on and talk at the same time. It's runny and melts probably too fast, removes makeup with help from your hands. So a lot of the other ones, if you put it on your face, you could literally just leave it there and the makeup will melt away. This one you kind of have to scrub, and not scrub, wrong word. You have to massage it and make sure it's actually getting all the makeup off. It does not always rinse clean. It's actually a struggle, even with a wash rag, to get it to come all the way off. If I wasn't double cleansing, I'd end up with a pretty oily face. And eyes cloud over and do feel uncomfortable. I don't care for this one overall. The smell is amazing. I am going to finish it and use it, but it's just one of those that I just personally don't think it's the greatest one on the market for a lot of reasons. So the next one is a pretty expensive one. This is Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. And this one is the travel size, and it is $14. It has one of the strongest scents I have ever smelled in a makeup remover or face wash, and it's like a essential oil smell. It's not pleasant in my opinion. So it melts off majority of my makeup. The gel is easy to use, rinses clean with the cloth, not on its own, like you can't just splash it away. And it does not burn, and it does not cloud my eyes over despite the strong smell. So it works pretty well, but you do have to work with it, and the scent is pretty strong. So one that I don't have with me, actually let me do the last two I have with me, and then I'll do the ones that I don't actually have physically with me. So the Banila company, it's called, see, they Clinique Zero Original Cleansing Balm, and this is basically unscented. It has a very, very light scent. It is harder to melt than some of the other ones that I've talked about. Removes most of the makeup, washes clean, and I had no issue with my eyes. This one is $7. This is a travel size. I believe the full size is $14. It's honestly, in my opinion, it worked really well. If it was easier to melt and didn't take so much warmth to get it moving, I think it would be one of the higher ones on my list. So like if I look at back what I've just done right here, the ones that are here, besides a hybrid product I plan to talk about, I think that the number 7 is probably the best value. You get a huge size for $8.99. Derma-E is a good value but works fantastic, and Clinique isn't as good of a value but works fantastic. The rest of them were mediocre or not my favorites. That is a hybrid is the, and boy my jar is dirty. Holy cow. It is the Beauty Bakerie Lip Whip. So these are actually made to remove liquid lipsticks. It is an oil on a cloth. And if you can see what is left in there, that's a little bit more than halfway. And I've had this quite a while because it takes one cloth to take off your liquid lipstick. It is $14, and you do receive a 50 count, which I think is more than reasonable if it's going to remove the liquid lipstick without scrubbing, damaging lips, all of those things. So these do work really well. Are they a necessity? Absolutely not. Any of my melts could remove it as well, but sometimes you have that lipstick that just stays on. Like there's one, is it the Smashbox Stay All Day or something like that? Stila, that's what it is. I have to use these every time I use that because it doesn't want to come off my lips even with my cleansing oils. So now if I move into some that I have tried that are no longer in my collection because I used them in full or I used them last year. The Dermalogical PreCleanse Balm, I did not buy a full size. It is available for $13.50 for a travel and $45 for a full. It has very, very strong scent, and I mean like super strong, like the Elemis. It's easy to spread and use. It's almost like a it's a firmer gel, I guess is how I would describe it. Removes majority of my makeup, always rinses clean. I prefer to use it in the shower because it was easier to use the hot water like pouring on my face versus splashing. And my eyes did cloud over, but I didn't experience any burning. So the next one that I would talk about is the Farmacy Green Clean. And again, I am going to pop up pictures of these so you guys can see which ones I'm talking about. Melts easily, has a very light scent, removes majority of the makeup, washes away clean. My eyes clouded over so bad that it was difficult to see for a long time after. It did not burn. It did not feel uncomfortable other than the lack of good vision. That one retails for $22 for a travel and $34 for a full size. And I will try to put the ounces on the screen here because I realized that I did not write the ounces down for these ones. so that you can get an idea of the value. One of the more bougie ones that I tried was the Juice Beauty oil. That was $34, and I believe only comes in the full scent, full size. So that one has a light scent. It's super runny. I only used it in the shower because it was like literally one of the runniest things I've ever used in my life, and it is an oil, makes sense. But I couldn't even use like a puff or anything with it. I had to literally put it on and then massage it in. Removed vast majority of my makeup, washed away. Again, in the shower it was a lot easier. And then it did not burn my eyes. I did not experience any clouding. That is again $34. So that is a pump that you can buy. The Mamonde, it's oil to foam. I personally did not care for this at all. I didn't feel it worked effectively. I didn't feel like it did even the base pre-cleanse. It has a rose scent, which makes me just nauseated. I hate rose. It's runny. Removed some of the makeup, washes clean, but did burn my eyes pretty severely actually. And then the last one that I would mention is the Colourpop 4th Ray. That's their sister brand. They have one that's called the BFD Cleansing Oil. It has a minor chemical smell. It's not anything I think would bother most people, but it is there. It's an oil, so it's pretty runny, and so therefore it was easier in the shower versus at my sink. Did not remove vast majority of my makeup, did not rinse well, and it made my eyes burn like fire. Like I literally felt like I was having an allergic reaction. It was so terrible. So that's when I ended up getting, I believe I got a free gift set from Colourpop in an order, so I ended up getting like a 4 ounce of that and a 4 ounce of the cleanser. I didn't like the cleanser either. I just personally didn't care for them. I'm probably gonna try one of their milks. If not, I would just give up on the brand because I just haven't had a great experience on it. So this is my review of these cleansing balms. Again, I will try to put up the ounces, the prices, and pictures for the ones I don't have with me. Of all the ones that I've tried, the only ones that I more than likely will repurchase, Clinique, I think I have 3 backups because I was getting them during the 21 days of beauty and I did stock up. So obviously with all of these and those, I'm not going to be buying anytime soon. However, when I eventually use all of these, I plan to only carry on with the number 7 or the Derma-E unless it's a stellar sale, like half off or something like that. If you have a favorite cleansing balm that you love, that you think is the works the best or is the best value or easiest to find, or it's a, you know, product that's not marketed for that but it works great for that, I wish you'd post it below so we can all kind of share that knowledge. And again, if you like this, I hope that you will like this video. It does help all of us in the algorithm if you like it. And then I also hope that you will subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I hope I see you again soon.